Greetings, YouTube. I made a promise to a few summoners tonight that I'd make a video covering something before I went to bed. And I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch these 1 a.m. Prof. Hoff has insomnia and it's quite obvious videos. But in life, you are only as good as your word. And a promise is a promise. So here I am making a somewhat quick video about a significant problem that has happened to a few people. Now, last night I just heard from Android people that this had happened to them, but then I woke up to several people saying, oh, I'm on an iPhone. I have an iOS device, and it still happens to me. And so I don't know how many people this has affected. I would imagine it's not more than 10% of the community. But basically, imagine downloading the new patch of the game, opening it up and having the banners like you would normally have. But when you go to the daily login, either the Sinister Labs tab is missing or it's there but nothing is actually in front of you. That has happened to some, like I said, maybe about 10% or less of the community. And I know this because I received frantic messages throughout the day today and last night, I guess. And so I told them, just file a help ticket and explain. Hopefully, Kabam will address the situation. The fear is always that if it only affects a few summoners, they like to keep quiet because they think that it helps their PR by having them not appear like they're screwing over anybody. But in general, you can just imagine how upset you would be if when the calendar finally appeared, which it took about 24 hours for these summoners to see it, or at least most of them, day 1 was checked with the green, but day 28 was in black, as in it was dark, you cannot claim it, you're missing out on 250 5-star shards because according to the electronic system, you just didn't log in for the first day, so therefore your day 1 is technically day 2, and so it's a 27-day login calendar instead of 28, and you forfeit one of the best rewards in the calendar, which is 250 5-star shards. And to some people that might not sound like a lot, but if you're a free-to-play player or you're just somebody who's really trying to get any sense of more 5-star shards for your collection, every bit helps, of course. So I don't know what to say other than the fact that this has happened to some summoners. They're very upset about it, and Kabam has not shown any response yet that is giving them a reason to think that their account will be switched and they'll get the rightful rewards. But I'm hopeful that that's the case. You just can never trust Kabam because, well, simply put, historically, they have been slow to recognize anything that is anti-player, especially if it affects just a few players. And in this case, even though it does, it still sucks for them. So this is the awareness. Maybe a lot of you watching this are just watching this thinking, wow, I'm really thankful that I got the calendar on day 1 and that I'm not in this position, because honestly, that's how I feel. But at the same time, I also feel for these summoners that deserve the login rewards and literally were shut out of them by a glitch in the system. So the video has been made. I can now attempt, keyword attempt, to go to bed. Good morning to you across the pond, and good night to those of you in the United States, or for that matter, anywhere on this side of the globe.